Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. Since we reached 54 last episode, or last recording session I should say, we are gonna do a task quest, since we have one to do, and it's the start of a new recording session. And, oh yeah, let us see who is gonna follow us this time. A curl kitten. A cute little kitten. Okay, Lali. We've got Sharpcast. That's a good one. Guaranteeing a fire proc. Drazor, I received a letter from the 269th or the Medicant Drazor. The Muggle's reach extends further than I realized, but that Drazor would contact us suggests that something is very much amiss. Await at Bronze Lake, it says, and no more than that. Though perhaps somewhat cryptic, the letter brevity suggests a sense of urgency. Camp Bronze Lake has a delivery, also probably just use that one. Please hurry to Bronze Lake and investigate the situation. I shall inform Saya Nella of this development, though I doubt the fool can't render much assistance. I gave my word that we would cooperate. Okay. Let's see then. How useful could be. Drazor, I'm glad to see you. Pleased, happy, glad. Kazaksha has told me what happened. This is grim news. Yes, grim news indeed. The man Kazaksha approached me too. Spoke of defiant, said he wanted my knowledge, wisdom, insight, knowledge. I told him I needed time to think, consider upon the thing. I told him to return later. When he returns, we shall ambush him. Yes, a sound plan, I think. I told him to meet me northeast of Bronze Lake. I shall approach as normal, as bait. Drazor, you lie in wait. Ambush, hiding, wait. Okay. Let's see if that works then. Let's see if that works. You are the leader of the Defiant. My name is Valdev, and you? You are descended from the First Order Patriarch Dagu, yes. Dagu was my ancestor, progenitor, forebear ancestor, you know him? I had the opportunity to peruse a fascinating tome left by Kukuruka. In it, Dagu is mentioned as a confidant who assists the master in the studies of the dark arts. It also states that Kukuruka intended to entrust the secret of his research to those same confidants. I fully expect you to tell me all about these secrets. Then you are wrong, mistaken, incorrect, wrong. I shall reveal nothing to the likes of you. I'm a busy man, Drazor. If you refuse to cooperate, I simply don't have time for you. Wait, where are you going? You might have made a powerful ally, but as an enemy you cannot be suffered to live. Find out everything he knows, then kill him. Wow! But you know these are trash mages since they're using shields. There you go. Easy. Oh, I forgot food. Thank you, Drazor. Those Defiant didn't stand a chance. No chance at all. But while they've got away, fled, escaped, got away. Drazor, Lalai! Lalai relayed to me what happened. I think I think the Lalai is drowning in the water there. If it's not already dead. This means where the Defiant mages. I got the whole lullaby is just underwater. Oh. You fool, you killed every last one of them? How do you intend for us to question them now? I knew this would happen. You black mage are quick to wield your destructive power, but rarely do you consider the consequences. We must return to Lalai. Do not think that I forget about what you have done here. What you doing, man? I tried to kill Drazor. Were you not in full control of your powers? Did the magic run wild? Amok? Untamed? Wild? Whatever the case, I do know that you saved me. Rescued, protect, save. Thank you, Drazor. I owe you my life. You should hurry to Ul'dah. Much as you protected me from the Fiend, I suspect Lalai may benefit from protection from that Nikote. Yes, hurry to Ul'dah. Dude, you don't want Drazor to get murked? No. Okay. Let's go to this guild. Drazor Sayonara has been standing here silently fuming for quite some time now. What has transpired? I killed some dude trying to kill Drazor. So it was indeed Valdiv that stole the Book of Tal, and he has been studying the magic inscribed within. But did you truly not a single Defiant survive? There's no doubt that you are fully responsible for. Care not for your doubts. I expectly told you not to interfere in my investigation. If nothing else, this shows the bloody outcome of battle between opposing black mages. Fighting destructive power with more destructive power. It's such thinking that led to a war of the Magi. I'm sure I needn't remind you of the outcome of that war. I strongly recommend you give some thought to just how terrible a force you toy with. Dude, you were too slow. Drazor would have been dead and gone. War of Magi. I suppose I cannot blame you for seeing the parallels. A war between forces commanding imaginable destructive magical power, but black magic is not purely to blame. It was a violent confluence of black and white magic that ultimately led to disaster. It brought about the sixth Umbral calamity. It's only natural that the risk of recurrence of those terrible events was still great fear. I know you would never be so reckless as to allow something like that to happen. The problem lies with black magic, but the problem lies not with black magic, but with the Defiant. I'm disinclined to pay heed to Sahai Snell's words when they run counter to those Drazor who witnessed the battle firsthand. I find it hard to believe that you will lose control of your powers. There must be some other explanation for the deaths of those mages. It also seems that Valdo is gathering something of a following to better oppose the growing menace. I shall teach you a new spell, the recently deciphered from the Book of Nod. Oh, I will be back. Just need to turn off the alarm. And my phone in the charger, so it's not next to me. Remember, Jason, black magic is not a thing to be feared. As a true black mage, you have the power to control it. I believe in you. Sharpcast! Yeah. So, there you go. And now let's continue with MSQ. Oh, that didn't take long. Took like 10 minutes to do. And now we got one more button to click. Yeah. Hello, Moogie. Okay. Mug. You were able to humble my Duranian devotees. Wonderful you are, capable as I am captivating Cupo. Still, my precious perfection does no excuse those allows for pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Okay. So we get the new staff. Hey, we take that. Interesting stuff. Okay, one more. Mugway is the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in my home who can match my talent with the brush. Cupo. I know why you have come. Shifting Muglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness, but I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me. I instead charge you in retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 coupons in the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely the pebble, painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache, cannot have escaped the notice of every movie mug. Okay. Oh. The quest glitching into each other. My way is missing a masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that piece-made mess of a pebble? And I've seen it recently, a fact of which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Okay. Muddle Moogle. Mr. Mugwin has misplaced this masterpiece, Cooper. A happy day! If I'm the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mugwin for the price of little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 coupons just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Mugdale. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mugwin's been creeping out the back way to Somal's summit from time to time. Maybe he left it up there. Okay. I took the most efficient route to talk to the Muggles. I guess I knew where it was to begin with. And here's an ether code. Let's pick that up. While we're here. Oh, I need to speak with Mugwin. Really? Let me drop down! There you go. I thought I just need to go up and find it. I was mistaken. What do you find out, Kubo? Yes, now that you mentioned, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Okay, now we go and pick it up. And yes, the removal that was kinda... Hey, I want that for free. It's not on top of it. Yay! Obtain the masterpiece. Now we need to find a way down. And yes! Nice. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it the contemplation of sonnet. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable coupons. Chief the Muglin will hear of these valorous deeds. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chief the Muglin and wait his judgment. Okay. Took another 10 minutes to do that. Drazor, if that is what you insist calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness, administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During this grueling test of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Get your friends before me now, so I need not repeat myself needlessly. Okay. Are these trials over then? Task having been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation in cooper notes, out of principle. But I hope I will not come to that. Let us hear what the chieftain's work there shall be. Although your trials were of light, I must have been sent to a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not the chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dranians? Such contradictions aside, I was seems to entranced by the height of my lead. They compared me to Mug, a lance-wielding Mughal warrior of Eld, who also favored such attacks. Didn't Mughals can fly? Thus meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry limbs could outleap a caracal lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here, swiftly, Drazor. I like not this place. Standing here in Mogho, my thoughts turn inevitable to the legend of good King Mugomog the 12th, and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I became more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. We will go search fun, Kupo. My Muggle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Shifter Muglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I've been flutter over and see it then. What source is this? That my heart will stare at more fluffiness. Dress, I was... No, whatever. What is it? Shifter Muglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. I like their fluffiness. I hate them because they're asking us to do bitch tasks. Never have I seen such determined work as Kupo. I would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. And have our labours proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Drazor could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? Yeah. Not happy. Right, there, the horn. Bring out the horn quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument when we wish to speak with the great worm, Kupo. And, we haven't perhaps been treating it with care as it deserves, I think. Clearing needs some time to cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Senate, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good tooth. You already know that, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Westphalia. Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Cooper. The old worm is terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Westphalia will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already. Yeah, chop chop, let's get out of here. We don't need to deal with the moogles. Chief Morglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new spring friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mugholm your home amongst the clouds. Goodbye. Hope I never see you again, even though I know we will. Thank you for your help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't right, if the chieftain had spent less time sitting about and did more chieftaining, things would never have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all errands are done and the horn is fixed. So, all's well ends well. Hey, Kupo! Well, I expect you eager to be on the way. Didn't your friend mention that your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphonse is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Senate, and I believe Elder Cece and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It will be a remiss of us, I think, not to convey a gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? Alphonse, Jason, I humbly thank you for what has been the most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these moogles might never have been revealed to us. This we who shall be thankful, Elder Cece. Were it not for the time of diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And it was your presence, Cup, that ultimately won us to trust. It must have been taking great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Solitude, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I made so many new friends, and I have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogle back home. And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Safe journey, Elder Cece. We too must be on our way. Rescuelga awaits. For a flight, pray attend closely. Pray attend closely to your companion. Celestinian, beneath the stoic facade, a storm of anguish seeds unseen. Okay, I will keep an eye on him. And we finally done. Let's get out of here. Some shit moogles. I didn't have much against the moogles. I reached this for the first time. But then I had a lot against them. I had something against the sylphs. Hatred. That's a hatred that never goes away. Have you said your goodbyes and dumped away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Drazor's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Senate. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make it for Asar. We need to make it for Asar. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should be the first thing to do.